This war ran in spurts from the 1950s through 1975, when the Kingdom of Laos ceased to exist and the Lao People's Democratic Republic came into being. The early years of the war were dominated by the French army. As the French left Indochina, their presence in Laos was eventually taken over in the early 1960s by American Special Forces teams and a few CIA paramilitary officers. In 1962, the Geneva Accords was signed. It was an international agreement that called for all foreign troops to leave the Kingdom of Laos. While the United States honored the agreement by removing the U.S. Special Forces teams, the North Vietnamese Army and their Laotian proxies, the Pathet Lao, did not follow suit, but remained a threatening military force in Laos. Anticipating this development, the CIA had begun training a Thai police element named the Parachute Resupply Unit, or PARU. Following the withdrawal of the American military, these Thai units with 2 American CIA paramilitary officers clandestinely entered northern Laos to begin working with a mountain tribal group, the Hmong, or Mao, led by Colonel Vang Pao, a French military-trained Mao tribesman. Thus began the secret war. The guerrilla operations of the CIA with the Mao in the first half of the 60s eventually gave way to a larger and larger American presence, including the return of the U.S. military, as the war escalated dramatically during its final decade. Since the end of the war in 1975, there have been a number of books written providing historical insight into the secret war. I have read most of them, some written by authors with great insight and understanding, but unfortunately, some seemingly written in a Vientiane bar while the author listened to war stories from want-to-be warriors. What I did not find was the real story of the CIA paramilitary officers who fought the secret war in those mountains alongside their Mao and Thai partners. I played a role in this drama from 1963 to 1965 and believed it important to fill that gap, and thus this book. I have not attempted to make this a historical tome, but through these stories to place a face on those who lived, worked, and sometimes died in an effort to keep a small, landlocked kingdom free. I hope that my description of that remarkable time in history will help to do so.